the people, I am MPage, and welcome to a thing. This is not Neo Quickies, this is not the Neo Show, this is just a thing. I might make more of these thing videos if I have no idea what to class them as. Today, it's a very apologetic thing. I'd like to thank Dan111 for bringing this to light, by the way. You can check out his reaction video on the end screen. But for now, I might as well bring something up. A while back, when I was shooting, like, pilots for what would eventually become the Neo Show, I did a video with Cactus Chris where we reacted to the Brony cringe compilation. Well, our Brony cringe compilation. That same cringe compilation is now on a terminated account, and I will post a link in the description to the exact cringe compilation on Google Drive so that you guys can download it and watch it yourself. But there are some things that I didn't like about that video. One, we were using a crappy webcam. Two, none of us were using a mic. But third and most important of all, I said this.
I found a My Little Pony Adventures and Canterlot jumbo coloring book and activities book. When I opened it up and I started looking at the things, I was offended. Not by the childish activities and such they had in here, but honestly because of just Hasbro's inability to actually market to its true, demographic. Anyway, so
you're not even a true demographic. So you don't have room to talk.
Obviously, the fact that I wasn't able to put the video on the screen was inexcusable, but that was because I had no idea how to fix Vegas at the time. Now I do, and it's fixed. So everything's okay now. But the thing is, like, it took me a while after I made that video to realize I totally screwed up. That Brony coloring book thing was actually not the full piece of the video with the coloring book, and I only have the compilation creator to blame for, like, taking it out of context and making me look like an idiot, because, well, I can't exactly explain it, but the first thing I can do before attempting to explain myself is to set things right. I'm going to react to the full coloring book bit in its entirety as presented by another channel. I forgot its name, but I will link it in the description as per usual. The actual title of the video is Brony Rages Over MLP Coloring Book, but from what I saw of it, it wasn't actually rage. Anyway, let's just dive right into this for what will hopefully be the final time, because I want to move on from this with no regrets. 3, 2, 1, go!
Hey, what's up, other bronies out there? Okay, I was at Target and I found a My Little Pony Adventures and Canterlot jumbo book and activities book. Now, when I bought this, I couldn't actually go through it because I kind of had to just take it and run and go pay for it.
Well,
anyway,
of course.
When I opened it up and I started looking at the things, I was offended.
Okay.
Not by the childish activities and such they had in here, but honestly because of just Hasbro's inability to actually market to its true, demographic.
I see. Go on now.
So the first one that I come up to is how many. Count the items below and place your answer on the line. They have how many sons, and then blank sons.
Did they think they're idiots?
They actually thought they had to have an answer key. If you can see that, answer 9 sons. Okay,
wow.
So what's really aggravating me is they're putting cliches in here, like the Pony Maze getting Twilight Sparkle over to her favorite books.
Oh my god!
That kind of crappy, stereotypic, like, look, Spike the Dragon, okay? Which he's never referred to as Spike the Dragon. It's just Spike. He likes Twilight Sparkle's magic. Draw some stars.
Oh my god!
Now, you need to understand that he does not just like her magic. He's been, in a lot of things like, Winter Wrap-Up, like that episode.
Yeah, he's done some very important...
You could say in a very childish way that he liked her magic, but really it was, Spike represented her inner demon and her insecurities of not having any other skill other than her magic, So it's just this stupid, like, it's insulting. They're taking the show
that's one way to put it.
To its lowest denominator, which is just such bull.
And
You know, like stuff like this. I mean, do they even watch the show before they put this crap together? I mean, Pony Maze. Help Princess Celestia fly to the sun and the moon. She banished her sister to the moon. Why is she flying there? She never flies to the moon to say hello to her banished sister.
I mean,
okay?
it's one way to put it.
Who is who? Draw a line from each pony's cutie mark to her correct name. Now, you know, this kind of stuff is pretty
this
cool.
would imply you had to actually watch the show.
Have actually taken the time to memorize these different cutie marks.
It's like, are they trying to say the kids are geniuses or fucking idiots?
To actually see if we can take the cutie mark and match it up with the pony that, you know, that it belongs to.
Tap dancing, Christ.
Honestly, there's a lot of pages, really cool pages to color, you know, so that's what I'm going to do, but just, maybe you're thinking I'd look too much into the activities in this book, but I just thought it was insulting to me, you know, and Hasbro, you're never ever going to make any money off this show unless you actually realize who's watching the show, who's going to buy your stuff. Anyway, go buy it. It's still fun. See you later.
Yeah, like, obviously the coloring parts are fun for kids, and, like, kids are still going to enjoy it. Like, where I screwed up when I was reacting to this was I thought that he meant the true demographic was the bronies, the brownies, whatever the hell you call it nowadays. But no, like, when I watched it in full, and I just watched it in full again for you guys, sorry I didn't get much reaction in the video, but I'm giving my commentary criticism now, so it's still very useful. The thing is, like, they know the true demographic is the little girls, but sometimes they can't even tell, they don't even tell who they're marketing to at times, because it's like, we have the stuff of match the pony to the cutie mark. That would imply that kids are smart enough to memorize things. Some kids are, but a lot of them aren't. Like, if this was meant for little 5-year-old girls, like I suspect that it is, like, a memory test would not be a good thing, would not be a good first thing to do, unless they're already good, unless you have some inkling of an idea that they're good at memorizing, like memory match card games and stuff like that kind of thing. But then you have the idiot stuff, like Guide Twilight Sparkle to her favorite books, Spike likes Twilight's magic, draw some stars. Like, how many suns do you see? This is like the kind of stuff that is insulting to child's intelligence. It's like it panders to like the lowest common denominator, and the lowest common denominator probably wouldn't understand the show anyway. Like, but then again, like, the way I see it, like, the guy's not totally in the right, because there are things that he says that give off the idea that he takes the show more seriously than the average person would, but that's not wrong, that's just different. Like, little girls will not understand the intricacies of certain parts of the show because they're not lore followers by nature. They just watch a good show, and you can't exactly blame them for that. Another thing is that little kids are not stupid. Like, you want to give them a coloring book, that's fine. You want to give them an activity book, sure. Just don't give them such mundane activities that insult their intelligence as human beings. And that's probably what that guy was trying to say. And whoever you are that made the video, I am very sorry that I called you out for pretty much no reason that year ago. I think it was a year ago or two, 1 or 2 years ago that I did it. I am very sorry that you had to put up with that. Now that it's all behind us now, I would like to just take the time to remember how much of a fool I was back then and how much I've grown as a channel now. I will post another Neo Quickies later. It will be Yu-Gi-Oh based, and if you want to be notified of when I do another Twitch premiere, please subscribe to this channel and enable community notification. That means click the ringy bell and turn on community notifications. That means I can post in YouTube's community feed and it'll be beamed right to your sub feed with like text and polls and other stuff. and you can comment and I can reply just like a video, except it's not a video, but whatever. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later. Peace.